Hello everyone, from Tony, the Scarred Ghost. Today I want to talk about Crazy Kung Fu, an indie game that you can find on Apple and Steam about training you for Kung Fu and stay fit. It's an indie game that I promised the developer to review some months ago. I forgot a bit about it. So I'm now trying to compensate to my errors. And so here I am talking finally to you about this cool fitness game. So, how is Crazy Kung Fu? Basically, you are in a dojo and you have to perform some Kung Fu training. You can see like a tree with some rotating wheel that tries to attack you, and you have to do one of these three actions. One is dodging. You see a sword coming towards you, you have to duck it. The second one is you see a stick, you have to block it with your forearm, or you see a target, a cushion, I don't know how to define it, like something that you have to punch and then you have to punch it. And you go all the game this way, trying to train your reflexes and your actions in punching stuff and defending yourself and attacking, following the Kung Fu training style. The game starts in a very easy way with this tree rotating slowly and it teaches you the basics, but then it becomes a bit faster, and then you have to start not only one but two rotating wheels. So, for instance, at the same time, it can attack you on one side, you have to duck it, but the lower wheel shows you a target, so you have to punch it. So basically, you have to coordinate your movements, dodging stuff and attacking at the same time. You can see that there are some things in the Kung Fu training, like you have to block with one hand and punch with the other, and this kind of stuff. And this game is to train exactly those moves. After that, the training goes on, and so you have three wheels. Then you have this tree that starts moving and becomes always more complicated. Training your reflexes always more. And I think that this game is very good in training your reflexes because this wheel doesn't show you what you it doesn't show you a preview of what will be the next thing that you will see. So basically, as soon as you see it, you have to react. So if you see that there is a stick, you immediately have to show the forearm to block the attack, because you have very little time to see what is going to happen and react accordingly. So this game, I found it's very good to train your reflexes. At the end of each level, you are evaluated for how many moves you have done correctly, and that you are awarded the score, and there is also a combo score. I mean that as the more you do your moves correctly, the more there is a multiplier that increases. As soon as you make an error, the multiplier returns to one pair. And the problem is, if you don't have this multiplier high for the most part of the level, most probably you wouldn't reach the required score amount to go to the next level. So you have to be very smart and not making any errors if you want to go on in this game. So there is this training mode, and there is, the more you go on, also you win some backgrounds for your environment. So you have some 360 environments around you, and the more you win the training levels, the more you have some objects you can put on your head to see your environment to change. There are other modes apart on the training mode. So there is the fighting mode, where you have like a fake enemy that is like a log with many wheels that moves around you, attacks you, you have to react, moves again, and you go on until you defeat him. There is the focus mode, where you can select what kind of basics you want to train. So if I want to train about punches, about defending myself, and so you just train on that particular thing. And then there is the learn sector of the game that should teach you some basics of Kung Fu, but actually I have to say it doesn't teach you that much. So if you already know Kung Fu, maybe you can appreciate it. To me, it was not very good in teaching me. So the game is pretty interesting. It's it is super intensive as training. I sweated a lot while playing it, and it was cool to see the progression from the slow rotating single wheel to more wheels to the movement of the wall log. So it was quite intense. I had to take some pauses because I really enjoyed it. The fitness value of this game, I think it's high. And there is something that I haven't appreciated that much is, for instance, first of all, it doesn't teach you really how to play the game. So, I mean, I never made Kung Fu or similar things, so I don't know how you have to punch, how to block the attacks, whatever. It was for me just a matter, oh, I see that I have to do this, I do this. But I have no idea. And I see them advice at the end of each level, like you had to block the levels, you have to use your punches sooner or later. And I was like, I have no idea what I have to do. So probably there should be a bigger section dedicated to learn how to play the game, the basics of Kung Fu, this kind of stuff. Also, I haven't appreciated that much that sometimes the difference between the blocking forehand and the punch is not exactly well defined. So sometimes I wanted to block something, it touched it with my wrist and it detected it as an error, and my multiplier went to one pair, and it was a bit a nuisance to me. What else I can say? I think that there is also cool that every level there are some challenges, there is a leaderboard, and there are also some modifiers that you can add. For instance, you can make the level infinite, you have to can disable the fact that you can hurt by the things, you can make things more complicated, like you can't make errors, so you can, there is a fun thing that there are some shrimps that fall, so you can grab them and eat them to have more score. So it's cool that there is also something that changes a bit the game. Regarding the graphics and the music, I say that it is an indie game. So you can see that there is not a big team behind it. The graphics are simple. They're effective, it's nice that everything is in English and Chinese, so you have more the mood of the Kung Fu. It's cool that you have to punch the menu buttons to activate them and this kind of stuff. The environments around you are nice, but the graphics is very, very simple. So I can't say it's a cool graphics. It's very indie-like. And the audio is not that great. It's always like the same music, 1 minute for every level. You hear always the same song, and it is not that I appreciate it that much, honestly. The UX, I think it works. You interact with, mostly with everything by punching, dodging, etc. You have to be careful to have a bit of room around you, because of course you have to dodge, you have to punch, move your hands. So if you have furniture around you, it's a bit dangerous. So you mostly stay in one place, but sometimes you have to move, especially when the levels, when the enemy moving. So it's better to have a bit of space around you. I think that's it, more or less. This game, you can buy it on side quest, that is AppLab, basically, and Steam for around 10 euros. I think that if you like fitness game, you like a bit martial arts, this kind of stuff, you can appreciate it. It's not super variated. It's a bit. Someone told me it's a bit monotonous as a game, but I have to say that anyway, it can be fun, especially until you have won all the levels. When you see the progression, it's yourself improving. Especially, it's good to improve your reflexes because you have to very fast and react. So if you need something that makes you sweat a bit and with a Kung Fu mood, I think it's a game that you may like. If you need something that really teaches you Kung Fu, this is not what you're looking for, because it really doesn't teach you it. It's more that you already know it and you want something to train a bit yourself. I think it's very enjoyable as a game, so I liked it. And if you're interested in buying it, I'll put the link in the description of the video. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. As always, please like, please subscribe to my channel. This will make me super happy. And donate to my Patreon also. And I wish you a great day in VR. Bye bye.